Hi Taurus, here's a general look at your solar chart for September 2009. Well, I think that anything you've been plugging away at diligently, honestly, consistently, in the area of hobbies, leisure pursuits, anything you care about which is connected to your more fun, playful side, so that can be children, that can be pets, that can be a project, an artistic project, a skill that you are regularly practicing to get right. It could be connected to the arts, it could be something that you're designing, it could be something that you something that you choose because it is empowering, and also it kind of satisfies you on a kind of a deeper level, even the level of your inner child. Anything like that, and of course it always depends on your personal natal chart. These are just generalities, Taurus. You've got to continue to work hard at this month. It could even be that you've got to work extra hard at these things this month. You could be looking back at something as well, and kind of tweaking it. But you're very good at nurturing, you're very good at growing things, Taurus. And this month, I think you should start to feel a sense of satisfaction about this progress, provided you put the work in over previous months. And if you haven't, well, then there's going to be this sort of last minute rush towards the finish, because this particular aspect is about to change. It's coming to its last, the last stage of its cycle. So whether this is anything you've been developing on a relationship level, like in a romance, or any of these other areas that I've mentioned, yes, this is the month of maybe make or break for some of you. This is the month when you can say, okay, actually enough of this, and ditch something, change something, improve a part of something, work it in a different kind of a way. But you really enjoy feeling something growing and evolving, because you are the great nurturer of the zodiac. Now, you could be doing, as I say, something as a pastime, or it could be to do with your main job. So whatever it is, time to take it forwards, or aspects of it forwards, or to move forwards. And if that means actually ditching something which is regularly going wrong, tiring you out, or aspects of it, then this is going to be the month probably that you'll feel like doing that. Also, you could be looking at the knotty details of paperwork, transport, arrangements possibly. It could be that you're reviewing things here, schedules, itineraries could be on your mind. Having to work harder in that area there, going back, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, using your intellect very much on those sorts of things, working harder on things between the, what is it going to be, the 16th to the 19th and the 21st to the 23rd. Now, it also looks like you're going to be enjoying yourself, because there's a real sociable feeling to this month, but maybe in your own backyard, and you can be located in other places than where you are normally. I don't mean that you've got to be in your own backyard, but it can just be that there's more focus on family relationships, clan relationships, tribal relationships this month, and a feeling of a balance and anchoring inside to do with those relationships, making you feel a sense of harmony and fulfillment coming in, and you're feeling quite pleased about these relationships. Mind that you don't come across too in a cutting, harsh way, because Mars, the planet to do with actually sharp instruments like spears and swords and knives, is actually in your communications house this month. So it can work really well if you want to thrash things out, put your cards on the table in a personal relationship, or for business it's great because it's very assertive and very confident for business. However, just watch, temper your the style of your verbal style. Just look to soften it. I think you'll be feeling quite good inside, actually, even though there's going to be these irritations that, down the phone or on the internet or something like that, where things aren't running quite according to plan, and sometimes you get annoyed and start pawing the ground, and sort of your nostrils flare, and there's these sort of smoke and flames coming out, and you lower your head and your horns. Don't let it build up too much inside, Taurus, because you can come across as very cool and relaxed for a long time, and even you don't know how annoyed you're getting about something. So just watch that. And I think your ability to be articulate is going to be enhanced this month, so you come across really strong, really clear for others, which is what others will like in in these positive kinds of ways. Mars can work really well for you in your communications area. Watch it when you're out and about with transport, because communications is connecting you to transport and travel, that kind of thing. Hastiness, avoid hastiness in what you say, or knee-jerk responses when you are actually traveling, or anything to do with machinery or transport, and you should be fine. Now, you may be busy cultivating relationships with unusual people, or unusual ideas, or others may see you as being strange and unconventional. So there is this little bit of kind of familiarizing yourself. Maybe it's foreigners, maybe it's people connected to foreign lands. It could be that, but you'll be wanting to realize your hopes and your dreams this month, and putting in the work towards that. Be cautiously experimental. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. So this is in relationships and any of those areas I mentioned, first of all, to do with hobbies, leisure pursuits, pastimes, projects, etc. Now is the time to be experimental. So if you need to change something, do it in a step-by-step way. Don't make these sweeping changes, because the energy will work better if you are cautiously innovative. And now there could be a development which changes things related to travel, or foreigners, or your connections with people at a distance around the 22nd to the 25th. Well, that's it for September, Taurus. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.